a lot of people think he must just have a million emails every day of people wanting to do stuff with him. I'm sure he gets a handful a week and probably just does the things that interest him.
Yeah, and it's like, from speaking from experience as somebody that like works as a reporter and everything, if you have even like a little bit of like credibility behind your name, like, you know, we had a bunch of episodes of the podcast already, like we're doing it, we're in the space, people generally want to say yes.
Yeah, even if it's as little as they're like, hey, you're kind of doing what I almost did when I started my stuff, and I can respect that, and I want to help expand this audience or this, you know, thing that we do.
And anybody that's creating media or content has like a vested interest in other people exposing other people to it for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a win-win for everyone 9 times out of 10. Worst comes to worst, I'm sure that not a lot of people that listen to us hadn't heard of Seth Skorkowski, but maybe one did and went and watched his video, and that's worth spending 20 minutes chatting with somebody in a lot of situations, right?
And he's somebody that, in my mind, I'm like, if we get to season 4, I'd like to reach back out to him and be like, hey, I know you did this already. I'd like to do it again, but like we've changed a lot, so I think like it's worth doing again.
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, you'll just say sorry. No, I don't have the time for it. Right?
Absolutely. I actually kind of like an adjacent conversation is you know, reaching out through social media and trying to get like contests and things going like that to, you know, get some traction. And I remember the first time somebody said, "Oh yeah, no, we've heard of you." They still said no because they were like, "We're not about that kind of thing," which was fine. He was really nice.
That's why we're
but
saying
like,
no.
I had to start saying at the like when I was first doing it, I had to tell people like, "Hey, it's nothing shady. Like it's a legitimate thing. Don't worry.
You don't have to come
like,
over to our basement."
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh no, I've heard of you. Don't worry about it." And I was asking to advertise on their space, and they were just like, "No, we like totally heard of you. I know you're legit. We have a rule against advertising." And I was like, "Yeah, that's fair enough for me."
Yeah. I mean, we recently turned down a sponsorship from a very legitimate ball shaver company. Not Manscaped. We would have said yes to them.
Yeah. You know what? I actually, it wasn't so much a sponsorship. It kind of was a sponsorship, but like just a collaboration. We had that card game company reach out to us, that party game, and it just wasn't our thing. Yeah. But you know, we actually have one coming up. It's that new system, which I actually just received in the mail. It was the most exciting mail I've ever received. It was like game company on it from Japan. Like it was legit, and the way they wrapped it was very cool. They had like a 1-page system that you like cut out tiles for that they wrapped these games in.
That's cool.
And like gave us one to give away. So we're gonna use it for our. I don't know how to pronounce it yet. It's either ENI or it's ENI.
I think it's ENI.
Yeah,
it's ENI system.
That's what I thought too.
Generic, right?
And yeah, that's the pun on ENI.
That was my thought.
We're gonna use that as our Christmas episode. As Jaden has given me the blessing to go ahead and start planning for that.
Which just means Jaden didn't want to do more work, so...
No, the blessing sounds better.
But also, Ruin, there's a high bar set. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, I know we gotta keep up with some top-tier content.
It's fine. All I know is plan like 5 loose points that they kind of attack to,
and
then let them do what they want.
And yes, and the hell out of it. That's why mine has been
Yes.
so fun. I almost guarantee you it is because I have almost planned nothing other than like, this is my